In this video I'm going to look at Stairrods G7.5 Blind Gripper. Now the gripper itself is 25mm wide, 7.5mm thick, and I'm going to utilise it alongside a natural carpet, comparing it to the 6.5mm underlay and seeing what the overall effect is at the end of the installation. When it comes to installing the blind gripper, we're still governed by relevant standards. So I'm going to install it with 2/3 the thickness of the product going down. We'll just mark that up. Just put some staples in, not a necessity, but that just allows me to get those ring shank nails hammered in now. Now that the gripper is actually installed, I can go through the process of getting the underlay down, moving on to the carpet itself. Now that I've got the 6.5mm double stick underlay cut up neatly against the gripper, I'm now going to apply single-sided cloth tape along the edge because I don't want any permanent adhesive falling down the gap. I'm going to lip it just over the wood, which is allowing me to get adhesive onto the gripper itself. Now that the tape's actually been installed, we can see there that quite a lot of the gripper is still exposed. As I said before, this allows me to get adhesive onto the wood, allowing for a more secure hold around the perimeter of the area. As the Stairrods G7.5 is 7.5mm and the underlay is 6.5mm, I've actually got about a 1mm difference between the two. Once the carpet gets installed, then the adhesive is generally going to fill this gap, which should take away any step visible on the carpet itself. Gluing out, I want to make sure I get right onto that, get as close to the edge as I can possibly get. So dropping the carpet into the adhesive, I want to get good transfer between the gripper and the back of the carpet. Just using the speed cap and then create that crease, bring that right onto that gripper rod now. See there, it's just formed that crease along, which is allowing that adhesive to penetrate the back of that carpet. Now that this carpet's been installed, we can see that there's not actually any visible difference between the gripper and the underlay. The G7.5 actually being 7.5mm thick also allows me to tuck that little bit extra away, giving it a more secure hold. This sizer is actually 6mm thick. So what I'm going to do is put a straight edge across and see if we can see a visible difference between the two. Although there is a millimetre difference between the g7.5 and the 6.5mm underlay, creates a very slight gap underneath, but again it doesn't show up or mirror through to the surface of the carpet itself.